Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and or just like welcome to my channel in general. We are back with another plan with me for this month, and I'm so freaking hyped because it's the holiday season and everything's gonna be merry and cozy, and it's finally cold outside so I can start wearing sweaters like this one. It's a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood sweater, and I'm really hyped about it because it's my favorite anime, and it's just adding on to the collection of anime paraphernalia that I'm collecting. And you know, just like back onto the topic, this month's theme is going to be Starbucks holiday cups, and I'm just so freaking excited about it because I was having a really tough time figuring out what theme I wanted to do, and my friend brought up this one, and I absolutely loved it, and I think it came out really cute. So if you're here to plan, make sure you have your journal out, have your stationery, and if you're just here to sit back and relax and watch, then make sure you grab yourself a warm beverage because it's chilly outside, a blanket, and let's get on to the narration. Alright, so similar to all the other spreads I've ever done, I did all the sketching first because the Lord knows that even when I sketch everything out, I still manage to mess up, which y'all will see later on. It's an absolute tragedy. For inspiration, I just straight up looked up all the Starbucks holiday cups designs, and I picked out the ones that I thought were cute and yet simple enough because, like, wow, do these designs get super intricate. And like the Christmas light one is definitely my favorite, so I just made her the cover. And similar to the last spread, there's going to be a lot of coloring because I want to give this cup a little bit more of a 3D effect. So as you can see with the lid, I'm kind of mapping out where the shadows are going to be by drawing there first, because as you go over it with the pen again, it's going to get darker and darker. I know there are markers out there that don't do that, but I kind of enjoy being able to do that with these markers. I'm using the Crayola just super tips. They're super cheap and they're just like great. Like, you can get the 50 pack for I think $14 at Target. It's just a great deal. There's a lot of colors, and yeah, maybe they're not like the most opaque, and maybe they're just super basic, but like basic isn't bad, you know? It's actually really great. So if you're starting out, I definitely recommend you get one of these packs. I also added in Christmas lights around the border of the page, and this will be a continuing theme throughout this spread along with the holiday cups. I originally just wanted to do like giant Christmas lights, but I was just so unhappy with how it turned out, and unfortunately I filmed a huge chunk of it already, but you know, I just decided I had to scrap the whole thing because I just don't want to be unhappy throughout the holiday season every time I look at my bullet journal and look how cute this spread is. Like, I'm so happy I came out with this one instead. As for the calendar spread, I'm just going with the spread that I've been going with for the past few months. I have really been enjoying this spread, and especially now that we're in the holiday season, like full freaking force, I really need the extra space because it's going to be an eventful time around the holidays, and I just need to be able to plan and still get things done, and I need the room for it. So this is the way to go. Also, I am so sorry if I sound really gross or you can hear my heavy breathing because I'm like suffocating under a heavy blanket right now to do this recording because I don't want like noise to leak out to everyone else. I don't want to wake up my family. It is 12:46 a.m. Also, like doing these like scripted things like this and all in one take, it like takes so much breath. You are just talking like nonstop, all in one breath, or like I don't know how I'm supposed to do this, but this is how I do it. So I'm so sorry for being gross. So when it comes to coloring in the cup, I basically just color the whole thing in first, just like one layer of just color, and then I went back in and darkened up the bottom, a bit of the sides, and like anywhere where a bit of shadow would be. This is kind of the opposite of where like what I was doing with the lid, but I think that's because the lid shadows didn't come as intuitively to me as the cup shadows, so it doesn't really matter to me. I don't really need to map out the shadows on the cup, but honestly, you can do it either way. There's like no real technique here, and yeah, you guessed it, if you're coloring in this much, it's gonna cost you another page because you have to glue them together in order to cover up the bleeding, because even though the notebook I'm using is really good, it's from Dingbats and it usually doesn't bleed, if you're like going over something like 10 times, it's gonna bleed on any kind of paper. So if you don't want to waste paper, like, oh man, I used to never want to do this. I used to never want to glue pages together. I used to think it was so stupid, but I will sacrifice for the design and I will go donate to the trees later on. But if you guys want to avoid all that, you can just use colored pencils, and I've seen some spreads use colored pencils, like really good ones, and just get really deep, rich flavors. What flavors? I mean colors, and it looks really great. Obviously I'm kind of hungry, so maybe I'll go make a snack. But yeah, that's besides the point. Anyway, that's how you color in these cups. So now moving on to the gift checklist. I just drew a bunch of presents on the bottom with some coffee cups on top of them. I think it came out really, really cute, and I alternated the colors of the bows and the presents and such to make it more red and green. I just really wanted to repeat that theme throughout because I celebrate Christmas. I'm not particularly religious, but we like Christmas in this family, and I need to get a lot of people presents, and I also wanted to send out holiday cards, so I just wanted a place for me to organize everything, and this is it. And so far I can tell you it's helping out a lot. Cyber Monday just passed by, as well as Black Friday, and I got a lot of stuff done, so pretty happy about that. And on the other side of the gifts checklist, I am going to have a quote page, and on the next page I'm also going to have another tracker and a quote page, because to me trackers are just like kind of boring and they're not as fun. So to balance that out, I just added a quote page on the other side. Also, I don't know, I just don't like the look of like trackers, like two of them right next to each other, and I love making quote pages. So this one I found on a t-shirt and I thought it was very funny, and like maybe not like a ha funny, but that's like a that's funny kind of deal. And as a kid I always thought Santa was kind of judgy, which kind of shows you the kind of kid I was. I was definitely like a dark, angsty kid, and I was like, damn, Santa's always judging me, like why he like that? But yeah, I thought it was a cute quote, and so that's what I went with. So we're moving on to a new tracker. This is a new tracker for me. I've never done an expense tracker before, but I was really inspired by Aja Dang, who just paid off all her student loans, and her student loans was like 6 times more than me, which is insane. So I really need to get on that. She paid it off in like a ridiculous amount of time, so definitely check out her video. I don't know her, but I'm truly inspired, and so I decided this tracker is really gonna help me out during Christmas, where I just buy presents for like everyone. Oh, I always end up so broke at the end of Christmas, and I don't know why. Like I can't even think of where I spent all the money, and so I'm really hoping this is going to help me track everything and budget everything, and also look at my recurring payments and see like what I'm paying for and if I really need it. And so, you know, really hoping this is going to help out. I drew some holiday Starbucks cups at the bottom just to add a little bit more festivity and keep with the theme, and also, you know, some more Christmas lights. And yeah, really hoping this is going to work out for me. And as I said earlier, on the other side of this spread is going to be another quote page. I really like the way that this one turned out. I'm really happy with all the lettering, unlike the last one, and I just really love this quote because it really is just like the most wonderful time of the year, isn't it? Now moving on to the weekly spread. As you guys can see, I'm just going with a classic theme that I do. I just do the rectangles, and I make Saturday and Sunday smaller, which in theory they should be smaller, and I think it's just really hopeful for me to make them that small because I always ended up just like cramming in a ton of stuff into this like tiny little box. But let's hope this weekend is a little bit more chill than these past few weekends. And then I added in the Starbucks holiday cups because, you know, the theme. And yeah, this first cup you're gonna see me mess up on so many times. So when I'm tracing this, you'll see that I just completely missed the trace. Like I even put down like a little glue stick to help me trace to not miss, and I just completely miss it. So good thing that the design I was looking at for this was already kind of ribbony and ornamenty, and I could kind of just, you know, I can kind of just manipulate it into the design and make it look intentional. So that's what I did, and I was really proud of myself for saving it. But as you guys can see, I colored in the mermaid logo lady inversely to what she's supposed to be, so I just doubly messed up on this one. And, you know, it's whatever, because the cup next to it looks cute, and yeah. And after I finished the cups, I literally just threw Christmas lights everywhere. Like, I just wanted to be super festive and called it a day and just threw Christmas lights literally in any open space I can find. Thank you so much for watching my video. It really means the world to me. I know I say that all the time, but it really freaking does. And if you guys want to see more videos from me, definitely subscribe to my channel. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you guys want to interact in any kind of way, please leave a comment. I love comments. I love reading them. As you can tell, I love talking, so I love to talk to you guys. If you guys want to see anything else from me besides things on this channel, definitely check out my Instagram. I'm a lot more active on there. And also, it's the holiday season, so if you guys want to buy any gifts for your family or anything, I sell a bunch of really cute stickers in my Etsy shop, so definitely check that out, also in the description box down below. And I just wanted to wish you guys a happy holidays, and I hope it's warm and merry, is filled with joy and all that shit. But yeah, alright. Thank you so much. See you guys next time. Bye!